So that was the cinematic scene for Season 9. Now we're going to go through the Battle Pass. Get all the way back to the beginning. Got Rox, who has 11 different upgrades. Reminds me very much of Samus from Metroid. The season definitely has like an Overwatch theme. Of course, it's definitely Japanese inspired. You got Robot Chicken there, Sentinel. Definitely a chicken. Anyway, got the season pass, and I went through it, but it didn't go through the final last guy, so I'm just going back through it. Anyway, wallpaper from last season, Sentinel wrap. Not much for sprays. This one's okay. Definitely a lot to do with axes in this season. Anyway, not much for emotes either, but we'll just go through them all. Another wallpaper from last season. Anyway, so that's kind of cool. We should do everything in this season, but yep. So Banana, somehow Banana served that guy at least a good, 20, 30 years in that vault. I really think he should just be a variation of the other, instead of a whole new character, but what do I know? Vibrant's kind of cool. Oops. Not a lot of people played this her last season. I did. And then we got all the cats this year. Last season was the dogs, this year's the cats, and they're all, I guess that's as far as I can zoom in, but yes. The cat can fly, robot cat. Now, the cursed one, I don't know, it's kind of weak. Going back to season, I guess that would be 6 when the Vikings came into town. Or was that 5 also? God. All ran together. So got the Cluck Strut to go with the chicken outfit now, and like I said, yes, it plays Robot Chicken. Going back some old school with Love Ranger. They're adding Thrisbees, I know they want to call them flying discs, and reasons upcoming, you'll see that the Tron disc is in here as well. And then yeah, we got more sprays. Bright Bombers, got the Bright Future going on. It's actually one of my favorite wallpapers that I've used in the past on the channel. And this, to me, is kind of like a variation of the Smiley Face pickaxe, but this time it's just a piece of steel. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be, I guess bacon. Glider variation, that, I shouldn't say it's a variant, but they change up the sides a little, but basic gliders are getting old. You got Fate, definitely one of my favorite characters. Some of these I don't get really. Too tilted. Wrap. Yet another cat. It's the same thing. Definitely getting the band back together. At some point they gotta make it where all these emotes should have been playing the same song if you played them all together. Now Vega, I don't really... I get she's a bounty hunter set, but it's not that impressive, honestly. And she's got 3 variants, so... The bananas, which it's interesting how they spin off and just fly down. Going back to the best thing ever, Stormwings, which of course they did not bring back. Durber. Nope. Exactly. And I don't know if I like Afterburner as much as I like the other one, but gotta switch up the music for this season for sure. After all, this is the season of Neo. And Tilted has been renamed Neo Tilted, I think. So, like I said, definitely very futuristic Japanese feel, like Big Hero 6. For life of me, I can't remember what that was called anymore. But since the bad guy ultimately, or I shouldn't say the bad guy, the top tier is a drawing a blank this morning. Haven't had enough coffee. You'll see what I mean. Kabuki mask. That's what it was. Anyway, this should be everyone's preload. So whenever they get one, just throw that out there. We used to have a local Little Caesars pizza guy who would be out all the time advertising like that with a fake guitar and crap. So anyway, going back to previous seasons, like I said, a lot of these wallpapers are previous seasons. But yeah, definitely, you know, the fancy flying disc is definitely a lot more like the Tron ring. And just more crap. I know they say it's orange. Could want a tint brighter and call it the gold one, but whatever. Anyway, this one I dig. Definitely a variant of the old blue one. But with the sparks, definitely, to me, is something you could use with Drift, the Dark Bomber, any of those sets. I mean, it looks pretty badass even with Raven, so. And then a bigger glider, looks more like a fucking robot, pardon my French. Honestly, it makes me want to play Star Fox now. Last season, for the Inferno set, like I said, they're all about the damn crap in this season with the Axis. Stormwing, I don't know how the hell, or the Storm Wrap, I don't know how I feel about this one. But this one just reminds me of Overwatch, but I guess the red arm could be a throwback to definitely a little more like Iron Man, but also just reminds me of C-3PO. But so it's got that feel. This one is great, but I have a feeling it's just going to give you away no matter what. It reminds me of some of the gliders in season, I think it was 5. That the trick was to turn them sideways so you didn't actually see the trail. I have a feeling you can't do that with that. Yeah, Neo World. So it's either going to be that or Afterburner. It's going to be the ones they use. Do the throwback. Not bad. This wrap is kind of weak, but it's the future. But anyway, when I went through, it stopped at this Sentinel, which is pretty badass. And I think you can upgrade this one too. I think it gets wings. But it stopped short of Vendetta, and so I had to go back through this. And this one has 11 variants too, but as you can see, it's kind of like a kabuki mask. So that'll do it for Season 9 Full Battle Pass Unlock, and I will catch you guys on the island. Peace.